Okay, so we have a lot to talk about regarding PSO2, beginning with their June 9th maintenance going into June 10th. But you know what? Before we do, MRSSSTIX and I are actually live streaming PSO2 on our Twitch channel every single week. So if you're interested in seeing how the game plays, or you want to come along and join our alliance, or just play with us, then by all means, come on over to our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/MMobite, and join in on the fun. Back on topic. On June 10th, sometime during the morning, I forget specifically when, the game was supposed to be fully playable for everybody. They had made promises that they would have ironed out the majority of the issues that were plaguing players. And you know what? Actually, if I go ahead and I look at the PSO2 subreddit, this was once filled with a plethora, literally hundreds of threads every single day talking about how they couldn't get into the game, talking about all of the various different errors they were encountering. And as of right now, as of the last 24 hours, there have been a handful of threads created. That is it. And by a handful of threads created, I mean there have been a handful of negative threads created. And I have pretty much all of them open up here. You can see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think 7 different tabs. But otherwise, in the last 24 hours, a lot more people have been capable of getting into the game and actually playing it. Now, if I go on over to the PSO2 official website, they actually made a blog post regarding the maintenance on the 9th. It reads as follows: "Attention ARCs, our servers are now open. Read this article for more details of what's new in the game." And it looks like they went ahead and they updated this after the fact. Now it states, "Greetings ARCs, our scheduled server maintenance is now over. We're sorry for the inconvenience and we hope to see you all in game soon." So, most importantly, what is new? Here are the changes brought by this maintenance. Thanks for your support. They added new campaigns, the Party Play, ARCs Boost Rally, Get EXP and SG, and Play Mission Pass. There's new content, the AC Scratch Ticket, Sega Legacy, Fun Scratch Ticket, June 20. I mean, you guys can read, oh, they're actually new Urgent Quest schedules. That's pretty cool. And actually, there is the Sonic themed shopping plaza. I have, well, I mean, you know, I haven't personally been able to get in game because I've been busy over the last 24 hours, but MRSSSTIX actually logged into the game earlier today, and the shopping plaza, the entire area is filled with the little rings that you can run through and collect. They also have the little bounce pads from Sonic. It is really cool. Like, I will give them kudos for making a really awesome little event, and I think that was in anticipation of, let's see, that is due to it being Sonic's birthday on June 23rd. There we go. Not just that though, but if you log into the lobby, you've no doubt heard the Sonic theme playing on loop. That is pretty cool, I'll admit. But going back to the blog post, they go on to state that there are still issues being addressed. These issues are addressing issues in which the write permission error to the file occurs during installation, addressing the issues of lag and hitching in the ARC ship lobby, addressing an issue in which the following mission, acquire the title A New Frontier, cannot be completed. Let's see, pet eggs. Well, generally, it looks like they're working on addressing just a few different issues that people are having, which, you know, by that logic should mean that the majority of the issues are fixed, right? But at the same time, they did create another blog post, and this actually came out, I think, late last night. The title reads, "Windows 10 Download and Installation Troubleshooting Guide," because actually people are stating that they are still unable to fully download the game. I think I closed out of that tab, but there are still, I think, there were hundreds of different people that stated that they were still having issues downloading PSO2 through the Microsoft Store, which just quick FYI, if you're not using the tweaker and you're still trying to download the game and you're still trying to install and play the game through the official Windows Store, the Microsoft Store rather, I recommend you going and getting the tweaker. I know that there are going to be a bunch of people in the comment section that says, "Hey, STIX, you should totally be telling people that they should be downloading and installing it through the tweaker." So, you know, like, here you are. Go ahead and download the tweaker. It's going to save you a lot of trouble in the long term. But anyway, attention ARCs, follow the troubleshooting guide if you're experiencing issues when downloading or installing Phantasy Star Online 2 via the Microsoft Store. Read for more details. Greetings ARCs, if you're experiencing issues either downloading or installing PSO2 from the Windows Store, try the following steps initially. There is a comprehensive troubleshooting guide for problems with the Microsoft Store, which can be found here. Try restarting your device, so sometimes installations can become corrupted or stall, and a restart might help. If the installation is paused or stalled, cancel the installation and attempt to reinstall again. Actually, I know that some people have been like in the download process for 8 to 10 hours straight. So stopping and canceling the installation and making them start it all over again, like, I know that that's probably enough to make them quit altogether. Try running the WS reset. I don't know what that is, or, you know, they list how to go about doing that here. If you have another profile on your device, try sending it and installing it using that profile. And if you're still experiencing problems having tried the steps above, please contact our support team. And you know what? I would actually advise not contacting their support team if you're having any trouble with the Windows Store, the Microsoft Store. I don't know why I keep saying Windows Store, but if you're having any issues with the Microsoft Store, just download the tweaker. Setting it up takes like 2 minutes, and then you just update it, you set it to install, it'll handle everything else for you. But going back to their Twitter, you can tell that the maintenance actually ended up being extended. I know a lot of people were upset with this, but you know what? When they're rolling out big patches, bugs can kind of come out and surprise you. So again, this is to be expected. But I mean, you know what? They did go on to distribute try boosts to pretty much every single person in the game as an apology. And what, like, you lost a couple hours total? That's really nothing. And then within hours of going live, they went ahead and tweeted again, "Attention ARCs, we're aware of the issue in which an error message of nprotect GameGuard is displayed upon launching the Windows 10 version of the game on some devices. We're currently investigating the issue and we apologize for the inconvenience this may have caused." And you know what? Honestly, I don't even know why gaming developers use GameGuard anymore. Okay, I know that tactically this is an 8-year-old game, so that is probably why it uses GameGuard, but GameGuard is terrible. If any of you guys have played anime MMOs from like the 2005 to 2014 time period, you'll know exactly how terrible this is. And then, yeah, after that, they've just made tweets with a variety of different updates, and pretty much everything since then has been smooth sailing. But again, there are people that were complaining. As an example, this guy can't get the game to work on the computer. He's having the same issue that a lot of people had. It was working fine at one moment, and then the next moment it's suddenly not working and he can't log into the game. And as you can tell, there are other people that are also experiencing that same issue, and the solution pretty much is to go ahead and download the tweaker, because, you know, obviously. And then this guy says that the recent update yesterday ended up breaking the game. He was playing fine with the tweaker, which, you know, also note that this can actually happen. Using a tweaker and then updating incorrectly can corrupt your game. But I mean, if you guys are having issues with the update breaking your game, then there are solutions here as well, specifically from Maywalker down there. And just an FYI, if you're looking for any of these Reddit threads, all you have to do is go to the PSO2 subreddit, go to the search bar, and type in the title that you can see. Whoop. Well, that was awkward. Type in the title you see over here, and then, yeah, there we go. And then there was another issue with people having to re-download the entirety of the game after the update went live. Once again, there are fixes for this. I mean, he edited the original post, the thread, the top of the thread, with how he went about fixing it. But there are other people that have posted, A, that they've been having the same issue, and B, other fixes in case that doesn't work for you. Oh, actually, here is the Reddit thread I was looking for earlier. This is an example of a download that had started 10 and a half hours ago, and still has 11 hours remaining on it. That is crazy. Like, for me, I thought the download for me took a long time and it took me 5 hours, but this is crazy. This is gonna take over 20 hours to download. And as you can see, happening to me as well right now. Gonna wait till it finishes. Like, other people are once again having this issue. There are 55 comments so far. This was made over a day ago, but this is another common reoccurring issue, and this issue has not been fixed yet either. And then here we have a thread stating PSO2 is still broken. He goes ahead and he links to an error message that he's receiving, just failed to download the latest version of the game. So this is another instance of the update not working for them. And you know what? I'm guessing this is actually why they went ahead and made a download and installation troubleshooting guide, specifically because they're aware that people are still experiencing issues both downloading the base version of the game and then updating to the more recent, more updated version of it. I don't know if there are any fixes here. I mean, use the tweaker. Like, yeah, there aren't really any fixes here, but I mean, you know, there are still plenty of people having issues with the download, as you can tell. And then this thread right here, so is the game fixed now, actually has over 140 comments, and he stated that he still ended up installing it through the tweaker, which, you know, is perfectly fine. I still recommend going that route, but again, a lot of people are still having various different issues with the game. So with that in mind, I would and probably will continue to recommend people use the tweaker, although they're stating that the tweaker is the only thing that removes the lag right now. But after the most recent update, I can confirm that the lobby lag, all of the lobby lag is completely gone. Everything is running perfectly, and that was probably one of the most surprising things to me, because I played the Japanese version of PSO2 and I never had any issue with any form of lag. And I know that the Xbox players also didn't have any weird instances where the game lagged during the lobby, and you know what, now the PC players don't either. But all in all, is PSO2 fixed? Is it worth playing? Is it actually possible to play it right now? You know what? They actually fixed a lot of issues. I will give them credit for fixing plenty of the errors that people were experiencing. I know that a lot more people have been able to get in game now and actually begin playing it. So if you've been waiting and you just wanted to opt out of using a tweaker to wait and see if they ended up fixing the game themselves, then I recommend going ahead and trying again now, seeing if it works for you. Otherwise, you know, you can just go ahead and use a tweaker, or I guess wait and see what happens, because for the most part the game is fixed. A lot of the issues are fixed. The game is perfectly playable. So yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. MRSSSTIX and I are again, and we're streaming over on Twitch. If you want to, once again, come and join us. But that's it for me. Hopefully you guys got everything you needed out of this video. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you subscribe for more content like this, you know, the usual outro stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.